Hey, this is Eric Haley from Max Fitness, here with another one weight workout. So before we start, if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button. And if you like our content, make sure you like this video. All right, so again, this one weight workout is for people who have access to at least a dumbbell or a kettlebell. We want to do minimal weights, okay? Because I'm trying to hit everybody who either doesn't have any weights at home or might have access to maybe just a kettlebell or a dumbbell. So here we go.
So like I said, for this workout, you're gonna need a kettlebell or a dumbbell, and we're gonna actually do 2 circuits on this one. But like always, before you start, make sure you get a good warm-up, which we have on our channel, and when we're done, do a stretch also on our channel. So for our first circuit, we're gonna do a quarter Turkish get-up, and we're gonna do single leg RDLs, okay? So for our quarter Turkish get-up, I'm going to show you how to do it with a kettlebell, all right? You also use a dumbbell, but I'm going to do a lot of instruction, okay? So, what you want to do is you want to place it on the side that you're going to be using for your arm, okay? So right now I'm going to start with my left, okay? So I'm going to place it on the left. You want to lay on your side. You want to put your hand in the corner like we do for all of our kettlebell movements, and you want to come up to lay on your back, and you want to press your arm up, and you want to hold it up. Now the whole time you want to keep your weight up in the air, all right? And you want to keep your eyes past your hand and to the ceiling, okay? Now, whatever arm you have it and that leg stays bent, your arm's going to come out to the side. Your leg is going to come out about 35, 45 degrees. All right? And you want to lean onto your opposite shoulder, elbow, and then hand. And then back down, elbow, shoulder, back. So again, we're going to go shoulder, elbow, hand. And then elbow, shoulder, back. Okay? And we're going to get 7 on each side. Okay, so for our second exercise of the first circuit, we're going to do a single leg RDL. So you want to hold it into the hand of the leg that's going to be going up in the air. You want to focus on this plant leg. Okay? So you want to plant your foot. Your leg is slightly bent. You're going to push your hips back, and you're going to go down by hinging, all right? So you're going to keep your chest up. You're going to keep your spine neutral, all right? And you want to raise your leg all the way up as you come down, and then you want to squeeze yourself up, okay? So you want to focus on the way down, but what a lot of people forget is you want to pull yourself up because you're doing the deadlift, okay? So it's not just about going down. Focus on your form on the way up, all right? So again, you want to come all the way down to where you can keep your form, squeeze up. All the way down, squeeze up. All the way down, squeeze up. And we're going to get 10 reps on each side. So again, for that first circuit, we had the quarter Turkish get-up, and that was 7 on each side. And we had the single leg RDLs, and that was 10 reps on each side. But remember, depending on the weight you have, you can adjust. If you feel like something is too easy, you can either change the tempo to make it slower, or you can add more reps. Okay, so our second circuit is going to be 3 exercises with 4 sets. All right, for our first exercise, we're going to do a half rack forward lunge with a knee raise, okay? So I'll show you with both kettlebell and the dumbbell. So you're gonna come up, half rack. You're gonna take the opposite leg, and you're gonna lunge down, come up, raise. Lunge down, come up, raise. Lunge down, come up, raise. Okay? I'll show you with the dumbbell. Again, you're up. All right? Lunge down, up, lunge down, up, Lunge down, up, and we're gonna get 10 reps on each side. All right, for our second exercise, we're gonna do renegade rows, okay? Renegade rows is an exercise that's better with a dumbbell, but I'll show you how to use a kettlebell if you only have a kettlebell. All right, for the renegade row, you wanna go into a high plank, and you wanna alternate your row from this position. Pull, 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 pull. Okay, so the reason why I say this is better with a dumbbell is because a lot of times you use a kettlebell. See how it's higher, so you don't get that full extension. All right, but you still can get the retraction, that squeeze. All right, so pull, 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 pull. And if you have to, you can always keep it here and do like the high plank I showed before, using the frame of the couch. Pull, pull. Okay, and we're gonna get 10 reps on each side. Okay, and our third and final exercise of this circuit, we're gonna do a 3-second hold push-up. Okay, so what you wanna do is you wanna go all the way down. Pick a push-up that's gonna challenge you. Whether you raise your feet, you know, make sure it's a hard version of a push-up. You wanna come all the way down, about 1 inch from the floor, and you wanna go 1, 2, 3, up, 1, 2, 3, up, 1, 2, 3, up. All right, you wanna get 10 reps. If you have anything left after the 10 reps, then just do a burnout afterwards, all right? Because like I said before, with a lot of these exercises, a lot of the bodyweight exercises, you wanna go more towards your failure, especially with something like push-ups, okay? So that's 10 reps at 3-second hold. If you have anything left, do the burnout at the end. So again, our 3 exercises of the second circuit are the half rack forward lunge with a knee raise, and that's 10 reps on each side. Then we went into the renegade rows, and that's 10 reps on each side. Then we did the 3-second hold push-up, and that's 10 reps, and get a burnout at the end. And remember, everything can be adjusted according to what weight you're using. If you feel like you have to do more or less depending on the weight, just make the adjustment. This is what's recommended though. So again, this is Eric Haley from Max Fitness. Thank you so much for tuning in. Hope you enjoyed this workout. Let's go.